How una dey? How una dey? I see you guys are active. Guys, don't be angry. I'm only going to be on for a few minutes. I'm still trying to get my timing right. So it's a bit of a struggle for me.
Hello, Jeff.
How far, bro?
I did fine, sir. Good evening over
As
here.
I see you, I
Good
first
morning over there.
panic. I first panic. Say, hey, these Indian people, they come out their trouser.
I'll be almost Nigeria.
Why you call yellow like this?
I'm not yellow.
You yellow well.
I'm not yellow, Richie, sir.
You even look like Indian, sef. I panic. I swear. Hey.
Yeah, they say that the Lord.
Where you did?
I look Indian.
Where you did?
I did Canada with my family, my wife and my two beautiful children.
How you dey take manage marriage for Canada? Tell us truth, not lie. No sugarcoat am.
Okay. Me, I just relocate in Liberty.
Never reach how many months?
This February.
Let me say, just go. You never take, rara.
Yeah, Liberty. Yeah, just moved this February. Yeah. First of all, Canada is a lovely place, and I have a lovely family over here. So far, so good. Life there okay. Even for Nigeria, easy. For here, easy.
Which work you do for Canada?
Say that again, sir.
Which work you do for Canada?
Okay, I dey work with mental health addiction challenge, and I just apply for my school. I dey go school now, as a addiction and mental health therapist. Yeah, I just go school now. Yeah, but I come here, my family with our PR. We came here as
Why Canada, not America or UK?
Well, number one, we've tried America, but wasn't possible. Canada, as Canada matter be, it took time, but it came, and then we had to, For so far, Canada is a lovely place. This place is a home. I will be sincere with everyone. Now here they call home. Yeah. So regardless, for you talked about how did they manage my marriage for Canada. Yeah. Now through understanding and perseverance over. So easy, but too often I need to build on a capacity to understand. Say on a come in different place, on a different ground, on a beginning check, waiting be the pros and cons for now for here. Waiting on I go do to succeed as spouse, to succeed as husband and wife, and waiting on I go begin looking into. So that's what I look into. That's what my wife and I went in and we looked into, and we are still working on it and working with it. So far, marriage good. Easy, but marriage sweet. Marriage good.
If you get opportunity to go Yankee, you go, or you prefer Canada?
Yes, I prefer Canada. I'm not gonna lie to you. I prefer my family in America. I get family all over the world.
Tamari, I no go agree with you. This one where you talk now.
Well, everybody get their sides, their stories, and why they choose where they choose. So far so good. As I did here for some months there, yeah. So here don't treat me well.
Okay.
You understand? So I never see any reason to say I won't come up for here, even after I don't get my citizenship. I never know. But so far so good. As I come here treat me and my family well. Here they educate me. Here they support me and my family. Here they support me and my family. So here no be where I will come. I come they regret. So here they give me waiting Nigeria no give me. So far so good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I have Samaria on the line. Samaria, do you agree with him? I want to make we do America versus Canada today.
They know they do comparison.
Good evening, sir. Everything is right. Whatever he says is right.
No,
I mean,
now.
it depends. Some people go to Canada and tell you they were not favored. They prefer America. Some people tell you America will favor them. Like he rightly said, it has to do with individual preference and then your line of occupation, the kind of life you prefer, and your weather preference as well.
Why you have to?
But at the same time, not still
Why
anybody
you put?
want you.
Why you put that weather inside? Why you put weather inside? Yeah, because you know, say that they get 6 months winter. 6 months.
And they like the background when they use that picture. So to some of them, the waiting they like with that. They maybe we are just white.
Mommy, I want to go on here. When I came here with my family, it was very cold, right? It was I think the peak of the cold was very cold, you know. As I come, so they walk up and down inside cold, you know, easy, because I never begin to drive at that time. So yeah, so it was very cold. I go enter bus, I go do bus stop. So most time they use Uber. I got to use Uber until they advise me, guys, you go finish your money, you begin use bus, begin learn now. Yeah, the few times I use bus during the cold weather, you know, easy. Yeah, I gotta give them to people who don't do here since, say that they try.
Uh-huh. Our guy don't land.
You get one me who we say anywhere belle face, now mama belle face here. Waiting this one still this OB, waiting this one we no get. Where person say good answer will be first of all for this 2026. You know, I'm not to finish my remember I'm not enough.
So I hear story when I didn't listen to the story when they talk about the woman when do what she do for UK and then they went for America.
Yes.
And calm down.
Tell us.
So, you know, marriage while I too plenty. Marriage while you know go stop now. It go continue. So now my own be say two people when don't they work together and I don't come together. If on a start and later on I say I'm not gonna feel do again, as long as say you know concern life and death, nobody they buy anybody. I don't see any reason one go carry one person, go report so that they will deport that person. Because it isn't they common with our Nigerians. So they do some certain things to they harm ourselves. So if you know that this don't tire you don't get fed up of this kind of marriage. My husband they carry side chick, they go sleep with women. You don't tire you, waka they go. If you know say your wife too, they waka pium pium pium. You don't tire you, waka they go. Why you they endanger yourself? Why they endanger your kids? Because based on what they study for school as an addiction and a mental therapist, this is one of the reasons why children they go into drug. Children they do certain things where they're not supposed to do because of say parents don't choose a wrong path to separate. They don't bring them in now so that separation will become dangerous things for them. So my own advice we say, however it be for you, say you know if you do again. While they speak like this, say I want to make everybody comprehend everything that they talk. So that yeah, if it tire you, waka go amicably. Do the thing jejely. I'm busy. Can you calm down? So jejely. So that now what's I go fit talk with that. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. Fubara, I don't know whether you did yesterday, whether you hear our story yesterday. Sama baby, you been there.
I joined, but I was tired.
Yes, I was here and I heard it. I heard about it. And my little input about that is this: people should learn how to control their emotions. Just like there have been lots of reports here about guys or young, like young adults where they buy their girlfriends for one thing or another, or even the man self. We had the news here that the man, his wife told that she was ending the marriage. She said she was ending the marriage, and the man had to go and use all these things to go and start. You see what he did to their house? Did you guys see the?
I know. We know see
the news. The wife told him, I think he has a drinking problem. Okay. So he came home one of the nights and he got into it with his wife, and she told him it's over. So out of annoyance, he had to go and take some of these bulldozers they use in a demolition house, and then started kind of destroying their house, like their property, and then he got arrested. So people have different ways of controlling their emotions. There are people out there who do not know how to control their emotions. Like the kid, also the young boy that just married his 17-year-old girlfriend that is pregnant, 5 months pregnant.
Why
just
a few
days ago. We've had lots of news of people buying another out of emotions they can't control. When you're upset, see, learning anger management will be the best thing you do for yourself. Anger do you a lot of good, both men and women. Ability to control your anger. Because to even start with it, the woman, why would you go reporting your husband? I mean, if he chose to have a side chick, or if he's still in communication with his side chick, not as if he got to get pregnant too. It's just communication. Is that enough reason for you to go that extent just to, women as well? We have this thing that we're going to deal with somebody. There are people that will think or always have this, they give this vibe of I'm going to deal with you in a way that you will not imagine. So before you even start thinking of how to deal with people, there are certain things you can't play with. For example, if you go to mess me up, or let's say you decide to go mess me up with a thing like that, I'll come for you as well. There are things you don't mess people with. You can't mess with a man sort of living who, like, let's say a man that sold so many things to JAPA, then to you think the best way to get at him is to go report. He would come for you. He will come for you.
Sorry, many men they do waiting, they no go fit collect. So if you talk say a man you go to sleep around, you go to get side chicks. See, it is pain when you see your spouse, but when you walk with somebody you love, they go they do certain things with another woman outside. Easy. It is pain. You they get. So we understand.
Why you don't go do your own? You guys can do it back now. Do me a do you.
No.
You shouldn't go to the point of you going to report you guys stay, jeopardize your stay, knowing fully well that you that live in a glass house. How can you be throwing stone when you live in a glass house?
You know, right?
How can you be throwing stones when you live in a glass house? You don't throw stones when you live in a glass house, because if they throw back that stone at you, your house will scatter. Your glasses. So why do it? So I just feel like the ability to control your emotions whenever you're at it is one of the best things that we need to learn. And stop this. Especially we Nigerians, we have a way of always trying to get back at another, intimidate another, especially when it comes to this issue of JAPA thing. Somebody will tell you the best thing they want to do, the only way they think they want to get at you is to report you, to say you did this, you did that, or the way you came. Meanwhile, if you investigate the way they came, it's almost the same thing. We all lie. They all know you all lie. Funny, so why give them the reason? These are things these white tees are looking out for. They want you guys to come to them. They want you to bring your things to them. Already, we don't have good names. So why encourage it? They want you to give them reason. If you investigate, so many of us that JAPA one way or the other, you see one lie or the other.
Very correct.
So why do you think that's the best way for you to get at someone?
The day I talk they follow me quarrel.
It's just few people that are actually honest with their thing, with their application. The rest of them lied. So many lies are there. So why are you giving these people the reason to keep that? If you remember one thing I sent you one time, the man in UK that was telling people, teaching people how to lie, to file for VAWA, something like that. Remember that thing that they caught him? And he literally was telling the person on the phone. He was telling the person on the phone to, yes, come, that's not a big deal. I'm going to make paper. I mean, like, are you serious? Like, there was that video. I don't know if you remember the video I sent you. He was telling the person on the phone, not knowing it was a setup, they were private investigators. And he was telling them, no worry, that's not a problem. Just bring the money. We're going to do it. And that person is African. Like, why do we go to that extent? Why? Now, we don't just end up closing those people who are really genuine, who need those hands, those asylum or whatever it is, or abuse, whatever. We now out of just because we want to. We overdo. We do too much. We do too much. We do too much. If your husband is cheating on you, if your wife is cheating on you, and you guys live abroad and you are sick of it, you know the court, you know the way to the courthouse. Or do me or do you, do yours. Nobody is restricting you from not doing your own. Don't you know how to have a side house boyfriend? Don't do yours. You people should keep totally whatever you guys have away from these people completely. It should, no matter your level of madness, don't play with life, don't play with things like that, and don't play with the kids. For anything else, you guys can go ahead and do yourselves. They keep closing doors.
So one of the major intent for me, right, is the kid, because for here when I did, I don't see I'm saying, but based on what I study, based on my new study, I don't see I'm saying one of the majority of the kids now when they go into addiction and they go into substance use abuse, now from broken homes. So, and most times it depends on how the father and the mother they separate, how they take divorce. They cause all these things. And we need to prioritize our kids, our children. They look into those aspects. Say, if I begin to take this step, I go be for my children. Not just about me. What about the kids? When are they bring come up? So more after I don't do some damage to the woman or to the man, then the kids go grow up, become addicts or become dangerous to the society or to the woman or to a man. I go be you as a man. You sit down, they see your daughter or they see your son. They do the same thing where you do, or they begin to do substance abuse because of the way where you did behave. So now the one big in thing for me, everybody need to prioritize their kids regardless.
Don't care. A lot of people out there genuinely they don't care about the kids. Because if those two were thinking about their kids, if they had their kids as priority to start with, first of all, the woman won't even go to the extent of wanting to get the man out of the country. And then the man won't go to the point of reporting the woman that one of the kids is not has. I mean, it's like, those two must be very foolish. I'm sorry to say this, because, hello, after you guys sold your properties to JAPA, and you guys think the best way for you to resolve your problem is by reporting yourselves, that's the most stupid thing I've ever seen in my life.
I'm not sure see anybody they argue that part with you, say they're stupid. I'm sure everybody agrees that they are stupid. That stupid part, we all know.
Like, who is cooking their pots? Where is their pot boiling? It's boiling in the village, truly. And you know the funniest part? The so-called side chick now must be somewhere laughing and enjoying the drama. Because who is cooking the pots for these people? After all the stress. No, they didn't consider the kids. What will be the future of the kids? As a woman, if you're tired, leave. Now you're the first person they are cheating on. They've been cheating. We all know men been cheating. Are you the first to be cheated on? It's not as if you impregnated somebody. I mean, come on. That's why I say it's anger. Knowing how to control your emotion will do you a lot of good. You see, that emotion is why a man will enter your house and find his wife with the man and he'll pick GUN and buy. If you are able to control your anger, your temperament, you've done yourself a very good favor. You go a long way. That is
I don't know. A lot of guys marrying today are children. Let me put it, they are adults, but they have the mindset of kids getting into marriage. I mean, guys that are below our age or age bracket. But even for guys that are very mature too, in age or advanced in age, it's a thing of the mind. If you can get married and stay married, it's there are two different things: getting married and staying married. it's very difficult, and at the same time, it could be very easy. If, just like Samaya mentioned, you can have that understanding, you can be, how do I put it? I don't want to call it understanding, because most of the things that causes, separation now is called irreconcilable differences.
Yeah.
And when you want to define that irreconcilable differences, you cannot really pinpoint it, because it's a combination of several elements. So small things that irritate you in your woman. And that thing, it can be built up. It can be something that has been happening over the years, even before you now change the environment. And for me, today makes it 20 years that I've been married, June 3rd. And I found out that, okay, since I got married 2006, I've never experienced anything, any problem in the marriage. Every little skirmishes probably are my fault. And then I've not really pinned anything on my wife. And that's when my wife wanted to, when we agreed that, she should relocate while I would come and join her. I was okay with it. And till date, I never ever had any problem, because I have the trust. I've given her the trust. I don't want to look at whatever it is. I gave her everything that, okay, whatever it is you want to do, you are going over there, you are matured enough, and I do, and for 4 or 5 years, I've never had any issue or any argument on trust. So it's not for the weaklings. It's not for somebody that just have one weak mind. It's something that you have to chest fully, that okay, I have somebody there, and you give the person that trust. If the trust is betrayed now, is another thing, and then you have to know how to manage yourself. I've seen a lot of guys, mostly in UK, that from this JAPA thing, they go to home office, JAPA thing, they report to police. How many years abroad that you started reporting yourselves? And just like Samaya mentioned, it creates a lot of paper issues for other guys that want to come through those routes. And it's been like Nigerians are the one. We can do a whole lot of things without exposing ourselves unduly and closing the gate for other people that want to use those routes. And these are the points that we've seen over and over and over and over again. Probably our guys are not matured, or they are not tutored enough on how life abroad is. If life abroad is...
the thing is that we do not like ourselves, period. We do not like ourselves. We do not like ourselves.
We do not like ourselves. Probably we will say we like ourselves, but at the time,
let's be honest. You know what I'm saying. You see a fellow Nigerian will not even show you way or tell you what's up. You know the truth that we don't like ourselves.
Except we want to say most of our relationships relationships are transactional. Probably once something that you are.
It's always about competition. Competitors everywhere. We don't like ourselves.
In fact, no. I don't.
So a lot of us have this mentality of let's go and close the road, so we don't want anyone else to come. We want to be the only ones there. That's just how we are.
I don't know why husband and wife will be competing. On top of what? I've seen situations like that.
That one is normal. There are lots of them like that.
No,
so many of them are competition with themselves.
Why would you be competing?
What you should ask is, why would normal people be competing?
You are hustling on the street in UK, and your wife is a nurse. If the wife, definitely, naturally, women will be somehow edgy, and then they can show some ego. But as a man, you have to calm down. If she's
and it's always UK people, though. Sorry. There was a case of a UK man also that went to report the wife to NHS that her license were fake or something like that.
Yes.
The same issue. It's always UK people. I don't know what it is with these guys and reporting themselves there. Like.
So if for the case at hand, and the man had to retaliate to say, okay, one of the kids they brought is not there. And definitely, the woman that had done to report before, both of them have issues.
Oh.
The because if they have brought one additional kid that is not their own and was not well adopted, if they didn't go through the process of adoption and they did abracadabra to bring the child into the country, then definitely they pass through fraudulent process, and then they must pay for it. They don't want to listen to anything. There is no excuse, and that is what is happening over there. No excuse
British,
for any problem.
you can people stop reporting yourselves.
Yes, now. So how will you go? Because virtually in the last 4 or 5 years, you find out that a whole lot of people are doing, let's even say, go outside the normal marriage. Those that are going there are doing arrange, and they find out that for them to leave those arrange is to fight or to do something or report and then force themselves out of the relationship so as to move on with their lives. But at the end of the day, it's exposing a whole lot of rot in our processes, and it's covalescing some other people that are still coming from Nigeria to UK through one process or the other. So we are, a whole lot of us have to be matured in whatever it is we are doing. Yoruba people will say, there are times that you have to swallow some of these things because you cannot report yourselves. You have done something bad.
Let me tell you, you see that kind of mentality. There's no difference between women that behave that way with women that will go destroying their husband's property in event they're upset. They have the same character, no difference. Anyone who is capable of destroying a property because of any dispute is capable of doing a thing like that. So you see those ones that will just cry. You better you manage and stick with those ones that will just cry when they're upset with you and walk away. Yeah, and it ends there. Not the ones that will cry and still go and plan their evil, but they are the same. Because if you have the mind to destroy something that was long or that took a while to build or efforts to be built, as much as property that took cost money to be acquired, or tarnish image as much as this, then it should be avoided.
100%.
So I want to say this, like, as a newcomer here in
Canada. I'll be getting up. Thank you.
I know.
Don't worry, me too. I'll be going soon.
I know how much and what.
Just give us 5 minutes.
Okay.
Sorry, brother. Go ahead. Say it again.
My family here in Canada, when you consider the financial aspect of it,
those ones even borrowed money, then still no consider them.
The longevity, how long it took to have your PR or to have your permanent residency at any of where you're going. And if you consider these things and the money you sold your property, man, there are ways you should go about this. Reporting yourselves and deporting yourselves, and also blocking ways for people. To me, I see those characters as evil characters. So these people, like, I will put this way, spiritual way too. Some of them, they possessed.
So see, it's not about being possessed. It's about, when you are angry, sometimes you don't care what happens until it clears from your eyes. And later, people, that's how, just like Samara mentioned, somebody can be angry and start breaking things. No. That kind of character is uncalled for. And there are things that you need to put decorum. And you should know, no matter how that thing is boiling in your mind, when it comes to something that has a very big implication on your status, you just don't have to do anything. Why? Somebody cheated on you. Does that mean that enough reason for you to jeopardize your future somewhere where you managed to, you sold properties, or you understand all those things you could.
No second thoughts. What they think, even the kids, they couldn't even consider. Like how?
Now, you now throw that because somebody cheated on you.
You got one girl somewhere.
But I want to ask you guys, I want to ask you guys, who was more stupid, the guy or the girl?
Both of them, they were both stupid.
No, now one person first start the stupidity, and I'm sorry, now the woman.
They were both stupid.
No,
The lady
now
is
the
wicked,
woman.
but the man is wicked.
No, the guy, no, if you do me that kind of thing, thinks I go leave you. Only me will come go face the people we will borrow money from.
It's the lady.
The lady.
The lady is mean.
Yeah.
The lady no
She
think
has,
calm.
she has a wicked heart.
The
She
lady
has a
no
wicked
think
heart.
calm.
I agree with you.
Because if to say the lady
Put them
consider,
right.
ah,
See, let me tell you something.
anybody will do what that man did.
The fact that that thing that man did is not enough reason. It's uncalled. Her action is uncalled for such a thing. I mean, the gravity. I mean, of the act. You know, the thing she did, like the report. Whatever it is that she did is too much. It was not worth it.
So Samara, there's a story I'm working on right here. So there's this guy who the mom and the dad, they separated, but they had a fight, a major fight, and one person had to shoot one person. So luckily, the woman survived the incident. So this woman, waiting happen, we say this woman don't go do certain things to tarnish the man image for work. The man if he get job. Everywhere the man they find job, he need the come and they flag him up. He know if he get work again. So the man vex, he can't do the woman the shooting. So luckily she survived. But she can't paralyze. She no feel waka again. This one can't put the man for prison. Now the children, the son, can't they deal on substance. Can't they addicted to these things. Now this boy, not only just they addicted to the thing, he can't they lure his younger sister. They do the same thing. So this particular thing, now one thing with me personally, I did fight for. The evil when we did do to cause mayhem for the kids, for the children, for the younger generation, for other persons where they come. Now, it one wicked thing we always do. So it pain me for heart if I hear or I see those kind of story when they affect children in this aspect. It will put children to the vulnerable way when we say people will molest your daughter or your sons because of the decision when on our choose they separate. So it pain me for her. So why we know they use our head? Why we know they use our head? Waiting they do us, waiting be our problem.
The reason is because we fight as enemies. And when people fight as enemies, they don't put the children into consideration. They don't care. They don't care how it ends. They just want to make sure the two of them just get at one another. And that does not make sense.
The repercussion is always very weighty.
Of course, the children will suffer it the most.
Of course.
Man, you see this thing called human beings, not rice. Beans, eh?
So that love where they don't share together, knocking together.
Some of them, they may not have been love. Oh.
Some people just got married because they got old enough to get married.
I said, some relationships are transactional.
Some of them actually did it for the benefits. It may not have been love, it could have been for the benefits. So when the benefit is not there anymore.
Why can't people come out and now sit and say, can we do this out of benefit? Can we do this? But when people
come out and say it, the world and the society judge them the wrong way. They criticize them. Cancel them for saying it openly.
Is it not better? You come and tell me, guy, I would like to do this thing with you. Make we run out together. Make we for move. If we reach there, we will spend 2 years, 3 years. Once we don't get this value, everybody will feel move ahead. It's not better.
No, but it still depends. I mean, you see, people in everything you do in this life, pray to meet somebody with a good heart. That's just all I'll say. Just pray to be around people with good hearts. Because no matter what, if you find yourself around wicked people, you wish you were never born. And if I must tell you, wicked people, they plenty, then they. Just be around people with conscience and good hearts. You know,
like us Oga talk here, I don't see a man when they Nigeria, it was sponsor a wife come here, the school, over 2 years before me I come. And now she take up another course. They do the right nursing now. And the man they work for with the government for one of the security agency. The woman don't be here for like 3 years now. So, you know, like you say, you build the trust, you build that trust. Because not everybody get that mind. Nobody everybody get that trust for their spouse. You understand? So people do like that when they do like that. When you talk your matter, I saw, and because I know people who don't do like that, I know that's when they go on with this issue at the moment. So that's why it pain me. Say, people know they grow, regardless of their age. They know they grow to their certain, say, see my limit, see my boundary, see what I will feel, my capacity. I always use that word capacity. This is my capacity. Like I said, I always tell my wife, see my capacity for this. And she always let me know, say, see my capacity for this. If you reach this level, I no go feed to one. If I reach I no go feed to one. So you go sit down, you go say, okay, I don't cross boundary. So I go take retrace my step. Now the major thing we need to look into, we be people, person, they look into yourself, say, reflect yourself, say, why would they come back to what they do? Are they do wrong to my spouse? Are they misbehave? Are they too agitated? Are they too angry? How do they come back? You know, they do self-reflection to know, say, what you do, your decision they wrong, and it will affect a lot of things.
So, you see, several years ago, there is a friend that I know wanted to relocate his family, took the children and the wife to the US, and as he entered US, he came back to Nigeria to work. After about 6 months, okay, let me go and see them. On getting to the border, they denied him entry. They could not enter US again, and he tried. They canceled the visa he had because he said he abandoned. It was like 9 months later. So he's trying to dump the family in the US. So he could not enter US again. And after about 2-3 years, the wife said she could not cope. Said she will be coming. The husband was even encouraging her to stay. Take the papers. No, they are not defined by the papers. They were doing well in Nigeria before. The woman come out to US, so come back Nigeria. You understand that kind of person? Whereas you see some women will say no, that they will not, and that's how the family will separate. She would rather stay there and not. But this woman check out of US, so they say no. They are not defined by US or anything they want to do. They would rather manage as a family and keep the family together. And you know that kind of a woman, if she has the opportunity to do everything normal, she will continue with that light. You understand? And she demonstrated something very big. So many ladies, our ladies, will never do it. They are there. And I've seen several people that could not see their family 7, 8, 9, 10 years. Who are in their prime. The prime is when you are, maybe you have 1 or 2 kids and you are supposed to be enjoying yourselves and you can't, and US or Canada has separated the two of you and you cannot form family together. When you be waiting for 10 years, 15 years, imagine you are like 38 and or 40 by the time you travel. So by the time you are getting paper, doing everything after 10 years, so when you are already past the prime, that's when you now together, and then you know you are already living married but living single. All those things that US and
all right, guys. We don't plan say we no go take today. Samaria self don't want go. Fubara and my lovely brother in Canada. God bless you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much for this wonderful time. God bless you guys. See you tomorrow.
Thank you.
God bless.